It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Cade York to kick off.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Hall. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Buying some time right. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Move, move, move.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Color. What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Yellow.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Yellow.
They'll run here with Henry. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 27 on the play.
First and 10. Here's Hurts.
First down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
11 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
They go play fake with Hurts. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they come, second down. Hurts looking to throw. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind his stick.
And he goes. The Panthers got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long for Mahomes. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This is ahead for about 5. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
A 6-yard pickup.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
10 more yards.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
From the pistol, Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
It's now third.
That's twice
and
now
goal.
where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Yellow.
Henry.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
And goal.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They start to drive the ball. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Motioning left is their running back. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Taken right at the 40. Through the 45. And he's brought down at the 44.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Fall down these two. Fall down these two. Where's the line?
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, 57.
Running once more with Henry. He'll have the 1st down and even more. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Vikings 17. Panthers 14.
Now is York to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Checks it down the hole. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Field goal attempts coming now from Younghoe Koo. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He gets 6 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hey, 15, yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
This is a heater. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 17.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Escapes the defender. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Noah Williams. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. From the gun, a run for Henry. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Another run for Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throwing is Mahomes. This one's caught. And that will not be enough for a first down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
1 yard gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play, At least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Where
the
one
play.
defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Now it's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
34. Panthers 17.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd and long. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
63, 60. Dre.
Hurts now from the gun. Pass complete to Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 73. Carl up, Yanni.
Hurts. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Hurts. Set up the screen here for Hall. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180, 73.
Hurts yet again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Hurts trying again on second down. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Great, set. Right anyway, huh?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Count that Yeti.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Artie.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Here's Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Turning to Henry on third. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
73.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. Room on the sideline to the 15. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage of his legs.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Connecting on the slant. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
73. Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
Desperation time here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First down.
Tiger swamp. 63.
First down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. All the left side. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
12 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. 2 with the extra point. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Vikings 37, Panthers 27. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Running once more with Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Fall down these two.
Third and long for him here. Waddle makes the catch. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Vikings 44, Panthers 27. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45. Brock with a new set of downs to boot. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So 1st down from the 41.
Yellow.
It's Henry on the counter. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Easy.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And They are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Here's a design run.